Well, hello. Good morning, everyone. So happy weekend. I hope it's a good one for you. We'll be continuing on our discussion of outbreaks and pandemics and bioterrorism as we move on to week 9. So I really wanted to commend your discussion this week, week 8, about outbreak investigation. Thanks to Erica for giving us such a nice detailed explanation of foodborne outbreaks, and then the ensuing discussion, which was really good about some of the challenges of reporting, challenges, of course, in the whole transmission process when you talk about processing food for consumption. And so that was really a good discussion, and thank you also for posting the attack rate, important rate to be very aware of in epidemiology, and the investigative steps. So want you to continue to build on that information because it really applies to any kind of outbreak. Any outbreak investigation. And then I really appreciated the people who chose the second question and talked about the application to APR in practice. Lots of good comments there about controlling, about certainly doing the initial case identification, the reporting requirements, that kind of thing, and making the point. And I know all of the readings make that point, that at any point in an outbreak investigation, whatever steps can be taken to prevent further disease or to control the epidemic or pandemic or whatever you're dealing with need to be taken. I mean, even though that step is kind of at the end of the chain of events, it certainly is an important immediate step at any point that anyone can go ahead and make those determinations. So, and you really had good discussion about being an astute clinician and how that is so important in identifying cases and then, of course, advising patients of their risk, and then how that translates to population health kind of intervention. So very good discussion. Exactly my hope for you that you will see how epidemiology can apply to your APRN practice, and does actually, that you're using many steps of this process already. So we will move to week 9. We'll further discuss outbreak investigation and then also add in bioterrorism, because I think that's really an important area for all of us to be very aware of. And I'll have assignments about various agents and the various ways that is addressed, that bioterrorism and preparedness is addressed. So that will be the subject of our Zoom meeting. I've heard from a couple of you, and we'll try to make the best decision for the group. As I've mentioned, I certainly don't require that you come. I understand this is an asynchronous course. I think it would be great if you can. And if you can come, even for a short time, drop in, that would be fine. So you don't, once we decide on a time, everyone will get the invitation. You don't have to stay for the entire class if it turns out that you cannot. So otherwise, though, I will have an alternative for discussion questions posted, and we will go ahead and have that discussion. Those of you who come to the Zoom meeting won't, and stay a substantial amount of time, not maybe 2 minutes, won't have to post to the discussion. So that's what we'll be doing, and then week 10 we'll move on and have a quiz, so we won't have a discussion that week. So look forward to seeing you. You're doing very well. I hope you're doing well moving along on your case management projects, if you've decided to be with a group and if you've decided to work on your own. And I also have gotten some of the case management from the CDC, some of those. I know there were a couple of problems with the link, so I think I've repaired those. Please let me know if not. And please be sure you're getting those in as well. Definitely both due by Thanksgiving time. See you online now, or hopefully in the Zoom meeting.